Hey, gang. Today we're going to be talking about an interesting topic that I hear a lot from my students. Doesn't matter if they're one or a couple working together to be their goals. And one of the questions that I hear all the time, and if you watch my success stories at my real estate dojo, you'll hear my students that had success also tell you the same things in their videos, is that I got an email and I'm reading it from someone that bought some product for me. Quote, we spend thousands of dollars on courses from gurus, and guess what? We never made much money. So again, they spend thousands of dollars on courses from gurus, and guess what? We never made money. And I always get emails like that from people that are interested in joining my coaching programs or investing into themselves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you by reading this individual's email. I'm not going to tell you their names for privacy, but just to see how their mindset is. So it goes something like this. It says, "Hey, Alex, do you have time to visit with me for a few minutes on the phone? I need some suggestions from you and Mike. I really, I really, I really do not need the new flip because I've been in the real estate for a long time." So let me put a pause right here because and zoom out a little bit. This individual purchased one product from us called the new flip, and then they purchased the Abundance Club, which is a coaching program that we have. So they purchased two products, and after they paid for it, they send us this email. So it says that I really don't need the new flip, even though they already purchased it, because I've been in real estate for a very long time. Okay, so 2 points of this is this individual's been in real estate for a very long time. They spend thousands of dollars and they haven't made any money. Okay, then it goes into saying, I feel like I wasted my money. Okay, and many students, I feel for them that they wasted their money too, because when they invest in something and they don't commit. Guys, real estate investing is, a very hard business. It's not something that, it's not a MLM, or it's not going at a car dealership and selling cars. It's nothing like that. It's going to be your dreams. It doesn't matter if you're in best country ever like America, or if you're in one of the third world countries where there's a dictatorship. If you want to be a dream, it's extremely hard work, and you got to be committed. And it's not fast. There's nothing fast about it. It's going to take a long time of doing it. Okay, so let's go a little bit further. I feel like I wasted my money. Could I get a refund on that program, which means the new flip? Then it goes into my twin sister and I need some guidance on what program Mike has to help us start making a lot of money in real estate. So right then and there, also a red flag, because they want to start making, you know, I'm quoting, start making lots of money in real estate. Now, it's contrary because she says she's been in real estate for a very, very long time and she hasn't made any money. But now suddenly she wants to make money really, really quick. Okay, which is delusional at the very least. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Okay, now let's go forward. It says, since there is no trial period on the Abundance Club, let me get a refund and purchase a program that will help me out with my business. Okay. Now, then she goes on to say that we are senior citizens living on Social Security and a small pension and need extra money so we can have the freedom and not worry about working and worry about paying bills. Now, let's go forward. I believe Mike can help us because he has had so many successful students. Okay. We are hard workers and we do cold calling with a couple of investors in the Dallas area now. So that part is good. I like how she's seeing my success, me helping other students. And I also like how she says they're hard workers and they're doing cold calls. Okay. Um, then it says, Alex, we need help. We have spent thousands of dollars on courses from gurus. And guess what? We have never made much money. So I want to break this up because I get this question a lot. I see it a lot. Number one, if you want to be your dreams in America, it's going to require you to sacrifice. It's going to require you to change. Like whoever you are, you have to become a different person. You're going to have to get different skills. You have to do stuff you don't want to do. For example, you might not like doing sales. Well, now you have to do that. For example, maybe you don't like to do customer service. Now you're going to have to do that. As a real estate investor, you're going to have to do a lot of report building, especially if you want to buy homes from homeowners direct. Okay. So it doesn't matter what class you go. For example, back in the last crash, I went to real estate school. Okay. I finished it, but I never applied for a license because I didn't want to get that. But I saw a lot of real estate agents go to the best real estate school that I went to, and now they're not agents anymore. Okay, where why? Is it the school that was bad, or was it the student that didn't do the work that's required? Someone says it could be the school. Okay, then they could go on to a different school, and they're going to teach you the same exact ideas. So what I'm hearing from this individual, and what I hear from a lot of people, is that they're willing to just to pay to sit down and learn, but they're not willing to do the work, because if she spent thousands of dollars and she's been in real estate for such a long time and she hasn't made any money, then it's basically she needs to look in the mirror and realize that it's her and not the education that she's going through, because whatever's the hookup is, there's parts that she's not failing to do, which is commit to herself, whatever it is, do the changes is required, keep pushing when she doesn't feel like it, and so on and so on. And one thing that I hear a lot is that people have gotten sold other people's programs, and A, they got sold, or B, the product was not good, or the product was good, but either way, they've got sold thousands of dollars and they haven't had results. And now they're reflecting that to every other course out there, like, hey, this is not going to work, this is not going to work. And in that case, it's really not going to work. Okay. Number two, if you've been doing it for such a long time, you haven't had success. Okay, then how do you expect to make it fast? Because earlier you said you want to make money fast. The other thing is that it's so important to become an entrepreneur when you're in junior high, when you're in high school, when you're going through college, versus when you're a senior citizen. I mean, and no disrespect to that, but it's much easier to start a business like the new flip, where you only have to invest $100 capital and you risk that, versus going buying rental properties, versus going getting into debt with hard money, or the private lender, or putting your own pension money or 401 or whatever into a rental asset. So, at this, and I'm not trying to prejudge, but at this stage in your life, you know, to become a real estate investor, and you've been trying such a long time, um, as they say, it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks, in a sense, because maybe you had great training and you weren't willing to do the changes that was required to be your dreams. And so you're just now the easy way out, which is basically go from one seminar to another program to another program and just learn, because learning is really easy. And that's what they teach in America, that you can learn. That's why they have all kinds of certifications, they have all kinds of degrees. Colleges, year by year, are getting more expensive. Campuses are growing because everyone wants to learn, and that's the easiest thing. But to do, that's very, very difficult. Now, I refund this customer's money back, and I told them I don't want to do business with this individual, because of two things. Okay, one, they're wishy-washy. Okay, what does that mean? Now, I'm not going and looking their past history. I'm from what the actions they did with my business. Okay, they came, they bought two products, and they're 2 minutes later, 2 days later, whatever the story may be, they decided that they want to get out of the program. Okay, wishy-washy. Okay, and why is that important? Because if you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to be a real estate investor, you got to know what you want. And once you commit, you can't keep changing your changing your direction, changing your path. And this is what my conclusion for this individual is, that they don't have the ability to commit. They don't have the ability to reflect back to themselves and say, this is my fault, and here's the things I'm not doing. And all they want to do is reflect out their lacks of committing, their lacks of wishy-washy into someone else. Someone else is the world's problem instead of, I'm the one that has to change. And with individuals like that, I don't want to take their money because I already know that they don't have the right mindset to be their dreams. So why should I take their money? And this is brings me to another point that we don't have a sales team because we don't want to sell people. We don't want to sell anyone. I show you guys on my website what I offer. If you want to join, great, hallelujah. If you don't want to join with us, great, hallelujah. It doesn't matter to me, right? Because if you want to be your dreams, you have to be able to make a decision by yourself and then commit and not be changing your decision, changing your mind like a tennis ball. Tennis ball is like a wave, right? You're never going to go anywhere. If you ever watched like a little ball in the ocean wave, it just kind of stays in the same place, right? And that's what a tennis ball mentality is, which is I commit, I change my mind. I commit, I change my mind. And I was reading this alchemist book that was written in 1893, and the guy was talking about why many people fail as alchemists. And there was three things that people fail. One is fear, right? The fear, like what I call wishy washy. They make a decision here. No, I want to jump here. No, I want to jump here. No, I want to jump here. And they're not willing to commit and burn their hands on the stove and then come back and touch the stove again and then touch the stove again and touch the stove again until they figure out how not to burn their hand and get the end product. Okay. And that's the problem of a lot of people in America because we have a great country. you know you're more freer than any other place. There's less corruption here than other places. I'm not saying there's no corruption, the central bankers problems, etc., but still, this is one of the best countries to be your dreams. And if you're not being your dreams, it's your own fault, dude. Right? And the sooner you're able to point the finger to yourself, the sooner you're going to have success. The sooner you're able to make a commitment and not change your mind. Because if you, oh, I want to get this program, no, I don't want to. Oh, I want to do this deal, no, I don't want to. I want to do cold calling, well, I'm scared, I don't want to. And you're just constantly going to your emotions of you don't want to and you want to, you're never going to go anywhere. Okay. Is the ability to commit and continue. Now, it seems like she, one hand, she has made the ability to commit and stay for a long time because in her email, she says she's been, or he says that he's been doing it for a long time, but that hasn't made much money. But then if that's the case, then the only problem that I see is the wishy-washy part, changing their mind all the time, going back and forth. Like, I'm gonna do a little of this, no, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna do a little of this, I'm gonna stop. And the thing is, you should just go straight forward. Now, the other sad story is that it seems like she's been sold. There's so many other programs out there. They got guys in suits, they dress up, they know how to sell people, they know how to play with their emotions, and they call velocity banking. They create all these terms, and they might be great, but the ones that I visited, some of them were not that great. They wanted a lot of money, and but still, even if they're not that great, they still provide decent content. And as long as you have some path, like, hey, this is the way to your goal, and you got to take a left and right. And as long as you have that, you still are way above than someone that's blind and they don't even know which direction. Should I go this way? Should I go this way? Should I go this way? Okay. So, but it seems like a lot of people are getting sold on these fancier programs out there, and then they are coming to me crying and, and wanting, miracles and fast because they already lost so much money somewhere else. So if you're new and, you know, be careful because you see here stories like people have spent a lot of time and money in gurus and they're not making any money. Okay. The other thing is be careful, guys. If you're young, if you're in your 20s, 30s, please hurry up because you're seeing right now, it says we are senior citizens living in Social Security and a small pension and no extra money. Okay. We so we can have freedom and pay our bills. Okay. So if you're in your 20s, this is the time to make moves. If you're in the 30s, this is the time to make moves. If you're in your 40s, this is the time to make moves because, guys, the central bankers, they're printing money like crazy, okay? Right now, to October 10th of 2019, the Fed is billions, not mil, but B, but the billion, 75 billion a day printing and giving that to uh, bankers. Who knows? They're not telling us if it's Bank of America, if it's Wells Fargo, if it's this, if it's Chase. They're not telling us, right? But that we had to bail out last time gives you a great clue, right? I mean, the same goofballs, right? So because of inflation, people that have money in their pensions, it's not covering it. It's not covering cost of living. This is what I've been saying since, I started. Like, printing of money is not cool, because people that work hard are now getting robbed, because anyone that was a saver is getting robbed. And I really feel bad about that, and that's why I always ring the bell, and that's why I show you guys what I do, so you guys can learn to think for yourself and research more and come up to your own conclusions, and not believe, me or anyone else out there, and do your own homework. Uh, but it is a sad story. But I mean, it hurts me, but I don't want to work with people like this until they get their mind right, because I don't want to be the person that takes their money and can't help them out. Okay. It's very hard to be a real estate investor. Anyone that tells you it's not is they're bullshitting. If you want to make money quick and easy, then you're better off starting a business. And I have a complete business for you. It's called the New Flip, guys. It's not related with real estate, but it teaches you the real estate business. And all you need is $100 capital to invest in this idea that I talk about in the New Flip. And you're able to 2x, 3x. I've done all the way to 7x. That means I put $100, made $700. Actually made nine. I'm sorry, I made 697 or something like that. 697 versus 700. Couple of bucks short of 7x, but very, very close to it, guys. And it took me just a couple of hours, if that, and I didn't have to do anything fancy. I didn't have to get any education. I did have to get a little education, which I give you in the course. You just got to follow the script. You got to copy and paste everything that I tell you to do, and stick with all the instructions there. And if you follow that, you can turn your money into, you know, but you could also lose your money, guys, because with any kind of investing, you can lose your money. So that's why the new flip is so powerful, because, you can go into real estate and lose hundreds and thousands of dollars as an investor, borrowing money from hard money or private money or just your local bank. Okay. Where you learned how to risk your money with $100. And yes, there's negatives. If you do it wrong, you lose your money. But guess what? It's only $100, and it's a great lesson to learn with $100 loss versus 100 or 200 or 500 or a million or 3 million, etc. Okay. The other benefits of it outweigh the negative, in my opinion. Not financial advice, is because you're able to learn how to sell. You learn how to negotiate, how to structure deals, how to inspect property, how to determine what a motivated seller is. And so on and so on and so on and so on. I can't just list it all. And more importantly, you're able to double your money. Now, it doesn't matter if you have a lot of experience in real estate. If you don't have a lot of experience, people equate, like, I've been doing this for a long time, but I don't make any money, as in, like, hey, I have a lot of experience. So if you don't have a successful business, then the new flip is the place to be. Okay. Why is it the new place to be? Because it's a complete, I would want to say a franchise, but I'm giving it to you guys for right now for $67, and there is no royalty fees. But it's almost like your franchise, because you have all the system. You have a manual that tells you exactly what to do. Boom, 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 boom. You have a book that's almost 40 pages long that shows no fluff. It shows you exactly what to do and why to do it. And then this is how I've done it. And I show you exactly case studies and copy and paste. Okay. And then I also give you a multiple series video training that's hours long that talks about exactly how to do it. So if you like to read in the PDF, then this is it. If you like to listen, or if you like to watch in the video, this is it for you. Okay. And if you're a person that just wants to just do the actions right then and there, you have the PDF, which is great, because this system is so simple, and it can make people money today if they're just willing to put their egos away. Right? If they're willing to put their egos away, it shows you the power of America. It shows you how you can easily make money here. Okay, with just the new flip. Okay, with $100, it's a revolutionary game. It's truly revolutionary. And I share this with you guys for so little amount of money, even at $500, which I normally sell it for, because my students have made a lot of money. I had a student, on YouTube, did eight flips in 4 weeks, guys. Holy moly, man! I mean, like, the kid made thousands of dollars, and he actually just very little money initial cost, which is amazing. And I had other students that done the new flip. Doesn't matter if you're in Florida, you're in California, you're in Hawaii. I had even students in UK, guys in UK, and you can check it out on my YouTube channel or on my website at My Real Estate Dojo, uh, where we had an interview with this gentleman, and he was having success in UK. So it's revolutionary. I put my heart into it. I'm not gonna let you down. It's one of those things that if you get it and you don't have some type of expectation or ego, and you could just follow the script, not only can you exponentially grow your money with very little amount of experience, very little amount of time invested, but more importantly, this business, the new flip, will teach you the real estate business, even though it's not real estate. It'll teach you the real estate business, the whole aspect of structuring deals, the whole aspect of inspection, finding motivated sellers, everything you need to know. The new flip, and you can get it right now for $67. We had 50 for sale, and so they're going fast, guys. I can't remember how many I have right now on top of my head, but they're going fast. So make sure you get your copy at thenewflip.mrnofluff.com. So to my student, I would think about the new flip, implement it. If you like the new flip, then you're gonna like real estate investing. If you don't like the new flip, then you're not gonna like real estate investing, because they're exactly the same ideas but different hemisphere. Okay, but it's the same exact brain. Like your right, left hemisphere of your brain, but it's still the brain. So what is the brain? It's the real estate concept, entrepreneurship concept. So if you like the flip, the new flip, you do it. You like talking to people. You like negotiating. You like getting these deals. Then you're made for being a real estate investor. If you do the new flip and you hate it and you have some kind of ego, like, oh, I don't like doing this, oh, I don't like talking to sell, I don't like this is too hard, this is too easy, this is Jeezy, whatever excuses you come in, then guess what? You're probably going to have the same exact mindset and mentality when it comes to real estate investing, guys. So that said, get the new flip. If you're a student that's trying to get into real estate investing, make sure you do your due diligence. Just because I have something shining in front of you, they might just be selling you like my students, or they might have great product and it might be your own personal problems of ego not changing, that's not taking the right tools that other places are providing and not implementing it. Because if you have a brain problem, if you have a mental problem of thinking too much, having too much fear, having too much doubt, then guess what? You're never going to take action, guys. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Click the like button. What's going on, Robert? What's going on, Troy? Let me see. All right. What's going on, Soraya? All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Click the like button and go download my book. It's revolutionary, and I'm confident that if you implement it, you're going to be doing a video for us to tell people your success, because it works, guys. If you're one of these people that downloaded the book already and you've already done deals, hit me up, dude. I'd like to get you on my YouTube channel, and so you guys can motivate people, because the best thing is that America is a great country to be your dreams, but we need people of all shapes and colors and sizes, so other people can say, oh, that's like me. If he can do it, I can do it too. Because the other way is just to get in debt. I was just reading a report just the other day that 50% of Americans don't even have $400 to come up with. So see, that's slavery, and I don't like central bankers, and that's why I do what I do for you guys, is to help you guys think for yourself and realize, hey, you live in the best country ever, man. That's why, Big Brother is trying to build walls, because everyone's trying to come here, dude. You know what I mean? They're trying to come here. Why are they trying to come here? Because there's opportunities here. If you're here and you got a job, uh, and you're getting a second job, it's probably not going to solve the problem. The problem is, to solve that problem might be easy with your own creativity, uh, and you being the man versus you working for the man. Much love.